You've been studying English for a while, but let's be honest, does it still feel unnatural when you speak? Maybe you know the words, but when it's time to talk, your mind goes blank. Or maybe you're worried about your accent, afraid people won't understand you. Guess what? You're not alone. Most English learners struggle with this, and the problem isn't lack of knowledge, it's lack of strategy. Here's the truth. Speaking English well isn't about memorizing thousands of words or perfecting every grammar rule. It's about confidence, flow, and knowing how to sound natural. And the best part? You don't need years of practice to start seeing results. There are smart, practical techniques that can help you speak clearly, improve your accent, and feel comfortable in conversations. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck and want to start speaking English in a way that feels effortless, stay with me. Today, I'll show you exactly how to improve your pronunciation, build fluency, and gain the confidence to speak English well. Let's get started. Write scripts for conversations. Imagine this. You walk into a cafe, ready to order in English, but your mind goes blank. Writing scripts for conversations can fix that. By preparing simple dialogues, you train your brain to handle real situations smoothly. Start with everyday scenarios, ordering food, asking for directions, or making small talk. Write them down, read them out loud, and practice until they feel natural. The more you prepare, the more confident you'll be when the moment arrives. Think of it like rehearsing for a play. Actors don't just step on stage and hope for the best, they practice, tweak, and refine their lines. The same applies to learning English. Grab a notebook or your phone, write short dialogues, and act them out. Better yet, record yourself speaking and listen back to improve your pronunciation. This small habit can make a huge difference. And here's a pro tip, make it fun. If you're learning with a friend, turn it into a role-play game. Pretend to be a customer at a store or a traveler checking into a hotel. The more playful your practice, the faster you'll absorb the language. Speaking English should feel natural, not nerve-wracking. And the best part? This will prepare you for more than just casual chats, it'll help you connect with cultures worldwide. Learn about cultures. Learning English isn't just about words and grammar, it's about understanding people. Every language carries the soul of its culture, and English is no different. If you want to truly connect, you need to dive into the way people live, think, and express themselves. Watch interviews, follow international news, and observe how native speakers communicate. Understanding cultural nuances helps you sound more natural and avoid awkward situations. Ever noticed how small talk is a big deal in English-speaking countries? In places like the US or the UK, people often chat about the weather, sports, or weekend plans before jumping into serious topics. If you ignore this, you might seem distant or too direct. By studying cultural habits, you learn when to be casual, when to be formal, and how to express emotions in a way that fits the conversation. Want a fun way to explore culture while improving your English? Try watching movies from different countries, Hollywood, British dramas, even Australian comedies. Pay attention to slang, humor, and body language. You're not just learning words, you're learning how to use them in real life. Set goals. If you don't have a goal, how do you know where you're going? Learning English without clear goals is like driving without a destination. You waste time and energy. Set small, realistic targets to stay motivated. Maybe you aim to learn 5 new words a day, have a short conversation every week, or watch a full movie in English without subtitles. The key is to keep it measurable and achievable. Ever heard of the 1% rule? It means improving just a little bit every day leads to massive results over time. Instead of saying, "I want to be fluent," try, "I want to order food in English by the end of the month." That's a goal you can track. Write your goals down, review them often, and celebrate every milestone. Progress feels much more rewarding when you see how far you've come. And speaking of rewards, what's the point of reaching goals if you don't celebrate them? Learning English should be exciting, not stressful. Whether it's treating yourself to a favorite snack, watching a new show in English, or just feeling proud of your progress, rewarding yourself keeps you going. Reward yourself. Learning English is a journey, and every journey deserves a few celebrations along the way. Setting goals is great, but if you don't take time to acknowledge your progress, you might lose motivation. So, whenever you reach a milestone, whether it's finishing a book, holding a conversation, or finally understanding a tricky grammar rule, give yourself a reward. It could be something simple, like watching an episode of your favorite show in English or treating yourself to your favorite snack. Rewards keep your brain excited about learning. Think about it. When you were a kid, didn't a small prize make everything more fun? The same works now. If you're studying consistently, create a reward system. For example, after completing 5 lessons, allow yourself a cheat day where you just watch movies in English without studying. Balance is key. But here's the catch: don't let rewards become distractions. The goal is to keep moving forward while enjoying the process. The best reward of all? Seeing how much your English improves over time. And trust me, patience plays a huge role in that. Be patient. Learning English takes time, there's no magic shortcut. But here's the good news: every single effort you make adds up. Some days, you'll feel like you're making huge progress, and other days, it might seem like nothing is sticking. That's normal. The secret is to keep going, even when it feels slow. Trust the process, and remind yourself that fluency isn't built overnight, it's built with consistency. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't see the roots growing underground, but one day, a sprout appears. The same happens with language learning. One day, you'll suddenly realize you understood a conversation without translating in your head. That moment makes all the effort worth it. Keep exposing yourself to English every day, even if it's just 5 minutes of listening or reading. The more patient you are, the more natural learning feels. Instead of focusing on how long it's taking, enjoy the small wins, the new word you remembered, the sentence you said without hesitation. And the best way to stay engaged? Make English part of your daily life. Use English in daily life. English isn't just something you study, it's something you live. The more you integrate it into your daily routine, the faster you'll improve. Start small. Change your phone's language to English, write grocery lists in English, or even talk to yourself while doing everyday tasks. It might feel weird at first, but your brain adapts quickly when it sees English everywhere. Try making English a habit. Instead of scrolling through social media in your native language, follow English-speaking accounts. Instead of writing reminders in your usual language, use English. Even simple things like labeling objects around your house can make a difference. Every little exposure helps train your brain to think in English naturally. And if you want to take it to the next level, try narrating your day. Describe what you're doing, what you see, or what you're thinking, all in English. It's a powerful way to practice speaking, even when you're alone. Find a language exchange partner. Learning English alone can feel like a challenge, but having a language exchange partner changes everything. Practicing with someone makes studying more fun and keeps you accountable. Plus, you don't just learn English, you help someone else learn your language too. It's a win-win. Look for language partners on apps, social media, or even local meetups. Conversations with a partner are different from textbook exercises. You're forced to think fast, adapt, and communicate naturally. At first, you might feel nervous, but that's part of the process. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become. Mistakes? Don't worry about them. The goal is fluency, not perfection. Laugh at the awkward moments and keep going. And don't just stick to the usual "where are you from?" questions. Make it interesting. Talk about your hobbies, ask about cultural differences, or even discuss movies and books. The more engaging the conversation, the easier it is to learn. Join online learning communities. Studying English doesn't have to be a lonely journey. Joining an online learning community connects you with people who share the same goal: to improve their English. These communities offer motivation, support, and real-life practice opportunities. You can find them on Facebook, Reddit, Discord, or even specialized language forums. One of the biggest advantages? You learn from others' mistakes and experiences. If you're struggling with pronunciation, grammar, or confidence, someone in the group has probably been through the same thing. Ask questions, participate in discussions, and don't be afraid to share your progress. Learning in a group keeps you engaged and makes the process more enjoyable. And here's a tip: don't just be a silent observer, get involved. Comment on posts, answer questions, and even find a study buddy. The more you interact, the faster you improve. And if you want to take it a step further, why not use language exchange apps to practice real conversations? Practice pronunciation. Good pronunciation makes all the difference in English. Even if you know a lot of words, mispronouncing them can lead to confusion. The trick? Train your mouth like a muscle. Listen to native speakers and mimic how they say words. Break down tricky sounds, exaggerate them, and practice daily. Over time, your tongue and lips will get used to the movements. One simple exercise is shadowing. Play an English video, podcast, or song, and repeat what you hear in real time. Copy the tone, rhythm, and even the pauses. At first, it feels weird, but trust me, it works. You'll start to sound more natural without even realizing it. And don't forget to record yourself. Listening to your own voice helps you catch mistakes and improve faster. Pronunciation isn't about perfection, it's about clarity. Focus on the sounds that challenge you, whether it's th and think, the short I and bit, or silent letters in words like no, the better. Yourself in English media. Want to learn English the natural way? Surround yourself with it. Watching movies, listening to music, and following English podcasts expose you to real conversations, slang, and accents. It's like bringing an English-speaking world into your daily life. The more you hear, the more familiar the language becomes. Pick content that interests you. If you love action movies, watch them in English. If you're into comedy, find stand-up shows. Subtitles can help at first, but try switching to English only when you feel comfortable. Pay attention to how native speakers pronounce words, their tone, and even body language. These small details improve your listening and speaking skills without you even realizing it. And don't just passively consume, engage. Repeat phrases you hear, mimic accents, and even pause to predict what someone will say next. The goal is to make English feel natural, not like a school subject. Stay motivated and persistent. Learning English isn't just about studying, it's about staying motivated, even when progress feels slow. Some days, you'll feel unstoppable, other days, you might want to give up. That's normal. The key is persistence. Keep reminding yourself why you started and visualize the future version of you speaking English confidently. Find ways to make learning exciting. Change your study routine, challenge yourself with new activities, or reward yourself when you reach a milestone. If a method isn't working, try something different, maybe switch from textbooks to podcasts, or from writing exercises to conversation practice. Flexibility keeps you engaged and prevents boredom. And most importantly, never compare your journey to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. The only person you need to compete with is yesterday's version of yourself. Stay patient, stay curious, and most of all, keep going. The more you push forward, the more natural English will become. Now you have everything you need to start speaking English with confidence. But here's the deal, knowing isn't enough, you have to take action. So, what's your next step? Will you practice pronunciation? Join a language exchange? Set a new goal? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. And remember, learning English isn't a straight line. Some days you'll feel like a pro, and other days you'll struggle. That's okay. The secret is to keep going, even when it feels slow. If you stay consistent, you will see results. So don't stop now, apply what you've learned, and watch your English improve faster than you ever imagined. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss new tips. And before you go, check out the last video I posted. It's packed with even more strategies to help you improve your English. See you there.